Silly, Beautiful Man. Written by Just Thinking Drabbles. Read by Arashi. It was the brushing of fingertips through his tangled red tresses which first brought Ferdinand from his dreams. The touch was soft and feather-light, as it ran through each strand and combed through them affectionately. The second thing which pulled him fully from his sleep and caused him to open his eyes was the scent of southern fruit blend wafting by his bedside. He opened his eyes slowly as he yawned, and as they cleared of their sleepiness, his gaze fell to his husband, Hubert, who was sitting on the bed next to him. The man smiled at him when he found that he was fully awake, and Ferdinand offered his own sleepy grin in return. "Good morning, sunlight," Hubert said in a hushed tone. "How did you sleep?" "Perfectly," Ferdinand mumbled the words, as he was still groggy, and reached towards Hubert to take his hand, fiddling with the wedding band on his finger as he did, and admiring the way the emerald gemstone shone in the early morning light which flooded into their bedchambers. It was then that he noticed the state of Hubert's person, fully dressed and groomed, and wholly prepared to leave for another morning as the Emperor's shadow. His smile faded. "I do wish you would stay with me a little longer, darling," he lamented. Hubert chuckled and interlaced their hands together. "As do I, but we both know that I cannot." The bed dipped and shifted beneath his weight as he moved closer and brought a gentle kiss to his forehead. Ferdinand revelled in the warmth of his affection, as he breathed in the smell of dark magic and coffee mixed with his natural musk, which always made him flush whenever he caught a whiff of it. It was this smell which he often associated with love, with the feeling of being safe, home, and it made him all the more wistful when his husband eventually pulled away to hand him the cup of coffee he had brewed. "Besides, you have your own duties to attend to this morning, so it is in the best interests of both of us to get up and get ready." He sighed as he accepted the offered cup and took a sip of his tea. It was well made, almost perfectly so, second only to a pot made by Ferdinand himself. He giggled at that thought, and Hubert looked at him curiously. "What's so funny?" he asked fondly. "Nothing," he replied with a shake of his head, and placed his hand on Hubert's cheek, rubbing his thumb gently over pale skin as he did. "I just love you is all." His husband snorted, amused, and turned his head to kiss the palm of his hand. "Silly, beautiful man." "I love you too."